every revolution or every political movement or any kind of change, and having someone, okay, CIA, which is fucking for you to call me CIA when you know I'm not.
Everything was politicized. It was, oh, this is when we became the left versus the right. But both sides are trash. In COVID,
his own thing. So it seems to be that money's the issue, that like we're using money and that's how politics is being pushed. Because now we've seen what someone does when they use their own money and it doesn't seem to be a solution. So I feel like we take money out of politics, we'll have a much better political system.
Politician, you think they're gonna come out and tell me the truth? They was lying to my mama. They ain't gonna never tell us.
So everybody, we look at certain things just because, oh, this happens in the hood or we see this every day. All the way up. These people were speaking truth. King, we could talk X, we could talk it all. They were speaking truth.
What's going on in anyone's mind, but let's take it as a given that Gray's argument is true, that the argument to not have ID is that it would be discriminatory versus certain socioeconomic brackets or something. It's like
the world's greatest trial run of what people will do and what people won't do. And we are the only country on the planet that really fought against the government. A lot of it,
because you focus on 80-20 issues. I'm looking at the Epstein issue as we have 80% of the information we need to prosecute these people that actually did anything, but you're focusing on the 20% trying to take down Donald Trump, which you're never going to get. So I'm going to keep sitting here with a smug-ass face on every single day.
I'll explain. Good question. I'll give you the answer. The Republican Party constantly talks about transgenders and transgender surgery to minors.
I'm mostly on the left, ideologically, but I don't associate with the Democrats because they're not ideologically on the left. The Democrats are clowns, and they're also losers.
About to be any engaging conversation. It's not about to be any discourse about different political ideologies, what works and what doesn't. If that is the outcome, right? For example, I'm not gonna go and just put myself in the middle of a KKK rally.
Verify me, I'm not a fucking Fed. They always do this. I'll say this, right? But they did the same thing to Nick. We've seen the video. They'll call people who are genuine and authentic Feds because
the interesting thing to me is that the ones that claim that they believe the Constitution are now trampling the Constitution. The ones that said they believed in the First Amendment, the freedom of speech, right, are now going against the freedom of
leadership perspective.
They don't have no plan. They don't ever talk about nothing positive about the Democrat Party. Everything is just anti-Trump. They're not willing to have a conversation. They call us fascists. We willing to have a conversation. Charlie Kirk's willing to have a conversation.
That's his daughter. This man said he ain't got no children out of wedlock. Nigga.
That's Kumo's daughter.
That's who?
Not Kumo D, Kumo's daughter.
That's the air up there, nigga. Look, nigga, let me tell you something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while. If you don't know, nigga, don't ever brag on no motherfucking what you ain't got. Don't nobody want no kids with you, nigga. Don't nobody want no kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer, nigga. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate, get dude off the screen. Get dude off the screen, man. Who the fuck is that, nigga?
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on this panel show are those of the individual speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of this channel, its affiliates, sponsors, or production team. This content is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised. We encourage respectful dialogue and critical thinking around the topics discussed.
Described him as one of the most dangerous men on the face of the earth.
Welcome to the Man Cave. Hey, I'm Gray Mars. Welcome to Lunch with the New Party.
Hey, I'm Heaven.
We got Heaven, a familiar face. Heaven's now doing Lunch with a New Party. So, Heaven, you just now seen what happened with Anton and Corey. What's your thoughts on it?
That was wild. I'm not okay with anybody talking about people's kids. Leave that out of it, but the whole situation is kind of hilarious. Sitting back and watching it, eating popcorn. Pulling me.
Well, Anton seems to be having issues after this. Seems like this has affected his entire family.
I really am. In shambles, 100%. I'm in shambles. I'm in shambles. I am 100% in shambles. It's nothing else for me to say. It's nothing else for me to say. I have to figure out how to pick up the pieces. I have to figure out how to pick. Corey, he won. Corey and Craig, you win. You win, I give up. I have to figure out what collateral damage happened after that. You guys win. I got to figure out how to pick up the pieces. Family is in shambles. Daughter is in shambles. Literally.
Seems like his whole life is over just after this one show. Just him going up there talking trash. You know what I'm saying? But like, I kind of feel like Corey Holcomb kind of went overboard, but it seems like Anton is throwing in the white flag. He don't even want to go back and forth with them anymore.
I think that's smart from a PR standpoint, because then who looks like it's like you're changing the dynamic. He's the bad guy now. I can't. I'm not going to knock my plant over. He says, look, you drew the line in the sand. No, go ahead. If you don't argue with fools, you know what I mean? You're not going to sit there going back and forth with somebody that you're not going to get through to. Don't argue with fools. He's a smart man.
That makes sense. Well, for everyone that didn't see what happened, we'll play the clip again just so you know what actually happened on the show.
And black people in the United States, some of them have skipped over racism?
Yes. Definitively.
Come on, man.
Definitively. You have a greater chance of being killed by somebody that look like you than to ever interact with somebody that don't look like you and kill you.
But do you
That's
understand,
a fact.
Do you understand that it's made like that on purpose? The position
it's the system. The system against us. I got it.
Okay, but the position you and your people are in.
Who is my people?
Black people. Do you claim black people?
I'm a Christian first. I claim.
Well, I think something's wrong with that. If you don't want to say you're a black man first, I think something wrong with
black
that.
Black is a construct. They told you that you was black.
Okay, well,
that's
brown,
why you start believing it.
then.
No. We not brown. We not black. We not none of that shit.
Oh, well, what are we?
We not none. For me, I'm a believer in God. That's what I am. My foundation is always going to be Christianity, Christ, Jesus first. I don't claim none of that other shit. You're not gonna get me to believe in you based off of some shit that you can't control.
Oh, I thought that was the full slap, but this is Mia, one of our bigger stars on the New Party. She was on Anton's show, and she says she think it's all theater. Heaven, do you think it's all theater? Like, do you think it's all?
I do.
Okay.
I do, because it's a way to get their names going, both of them. because now there's this big beef and everybody's going to talk about it. It's a way also, I feel, to distract the Black community from a lot of the activism that's going on all over the nation. And the Black community, in my opinion, has been the foundation of all political movements in this country. So I think it's a way also to say, hey, look over here at this show that's going on. Stop paying attention to what's going on here and there all across the nation. Don't worry about that stuff. Come look at the show. They need to give us our circus. They took our bread.
Right. So I'm gonna show this real quick because I said I was gonna show the hit again. So this is what happened with these two.
I tell you what, watch that fucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no fucking homie. Motherfucker, but here's the truth. We know to bring it down.
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it.
No,
and
I'm
that's
not.
why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me, because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah,
See, ain't
homie,
nobody
let me tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't
Ain't nobody
suck.
Yeah,
I don't
you do.
suck.
Do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't
Believe me
do
when I
that.
tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no sucking shit. I'm a man. I don't do no sucking shit.
I
homie.
don't give a fuck about none of
Well,
that
I
shit
tell you
right
what.
now.
Watch that sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't with either. You
Okay, but that gay shit, you go. Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no fucking shit. Don't put no fucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say
right
I
now.
suck a again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
I don't do no fucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do
Put the
fucking shit.
microphone right down,
Yo.
right now, and going up back. I don't give a fuck about
No,
this shit.
sir.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
got a
You
question
running
for
your mouth.
Anton.
I don't do
You
no
do it for the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you
I'm
want to
saying,
say Anton,
I'm saying,
listen, don't
I'ma
disrespect
let
me
you
like
finish.
that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it
call this nigga out his name?
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No.
Wait, did he though? Did we miss that part? Did he?
Hold on,
Because
just
what
be
I'm
loud.
seeing
I
is
ain't
that he
being
did a
loud.
personal attack. Then
No,
that changes the
this is my
dynamic. You know what I
show.
mean?
This is my show.
Cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me. I don't, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't.
Bro. If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do
Come
shit.
at me with that shit again, nigga.
You're not gonna
come at me with. Say I suck again, nigga.
We can go
I'll
out back
show you
right
who
now.
the fuck I
We
am.
can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey, yo,
No,
look,
it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for the. I ain't falling. Golly, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this. But I'm saying that shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like it,
If you want to
okay,
get back to the conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just
You
know,
can't take it off camera because it's
that
a
shit,
show.
bro.
Yeah, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit.
So
They just showed it right there. They said, hey, no, we go act tough. We go out back where there ain't no camera. Just kidding. Sit down. Let's chat.
maybe I need to be faking stuff. We should be putting scripts like, hey, we go
right.
do this and we go do this, jump and act crazy on camera. I guess
That's
that would
fine.
work better. I mean, I feel like it was corny, two dudes fighting. It's possibly that it could be scripted. But people say that they feel like Anton was attacked because he's a conservative guy, and that people think that conservative guys are weak, especially conservative black men, because of pandering to the white men. So I just want to play this video. People are familiar with Anton, and this is what people say he's pandering.
Surprised at the community as I'm reading this chat right now. I'm surprised at you guys. I'm surprised at you guys. So wait a minute. Are you guys telling me, some of you, because I see the overwhelming majority of you are logical, are you guys telling me that it is okay for people to go after underage children? Are y'all validating this? Wow. I'm amazed at the culture. I'm amazed at the culture. Are y'all telling me that it is okay to go after underage children in real life? Not speaking in general, not speaking, oh, okay, well, this is how I feel about the community and how it is that we raise our children. I'm talking about real life people. I'm heartbroken. I really am. I'm heartbroken. For all of our black women, that's out there that say that and had something to even say. I seen y'all do a breakdown of Ryan Davis and what he said and all of this stuff. I've seen so many think pieces on Ryan Davis and how black children and all of this stuff are spoken about. And you guys really, now all of a sudden it's different? I'm heartbroken. I really am. In shambles, 100%. I'm in shambles. I'm in shambles. I am 100% in shambles. It's nothing else for me to say. It's nothing else for me to say. I have to figure out how to pick up the pieces.
We saw that part, but you know, he's upset right there. You agree with what he said, and I agree too that kids should be off limits. People being dead should be off limits. But Anton has done this before he responded, haven't he? Has done this to somebody. Oh no, I don't have that clip actually. But I'm gonna play where Corey Holcomb says that Anton's a fraud.
I don't want to say you're a black man first. I think something wrong with
Black
that.
is a construct. They told you that you was black.
Okay, well,
That's
brown,
why you start
brown
believing.
man.
No. We're not brown. We're not black. We're
Wasn't
not
he
none of
just
that.
talking about the black community? I thought he didn't. That's why I was just sitting there with a confused face, because I was like, wait a minute. He just said the base and foundation of everything that he is a Christian, which as an ordained minister, I absolutely support anybody's faith. Or lack thereof. It's their choice, but I support people's faith as their base. But that kind of negates the whole my black community and black women and black kids, and I'm sad for who you sad for. You don't identify with that community first. That's not the base of who you are. But if the base of who you are is Christian first, then the base of who you are should recognize and acknowledge the black community as human. So you should absolutely identify with the black community because it's part of humanity. So I was confused because that's just the way I look at it from a ministerial point of view.
Well, Corey Holcomb attacked Anton's wife as well.
You use your paper to fuck bitches you would normally never be around. You an ugly ass boy. You an ugly ass boy. You brag on having no children out of wedlock. You got a picture of his daughter? I'm a dirtbag. You got to pitch his daughter?
That nigga you.
He admitted he was a dirtbag for what
He was on the internet bragging, I always got a bad bitch with me. No, you pay a bitch to be with you, nigga. You ain't no nigga who got bitches. You buy bitches like the little bitch you had with you, goddammit, who motherfucking made that story sound like she wanted to sound. I got to town Tuesday. Did you get to town Tuesday? Or was you in Vegas with him? I don't know. Did you get to town Tuesday, really? So you let that man lie to you, bring you up here, talking about you holding the show, and you ain't mad at that nigga? I seen you on that show when he said something about dick sucking to the other dude. You know what kind of nigga that is. Little sister, let me tell you something. If you trying to get on, come get it on your back like the women who really moving up in the world. You can get on the show, but there's other things that got to be got on. That's all I'm saying. This is show business. You got to do what you got to do. You doing it, it's just you doing with a lane. That motherfucker spent you, told you, yeah, I'm gonna put you on the show. That nigga ain't got no power up here. He ain't got nothing to do. The only power he had was to run his mouth. That's all he did. Run his mouth. When a man challenged him, he bagged down.
Wait.
If you want to be on the show, because I heard you say, I went to Corey Holcomb show out in D.C.
Said, come on,
he was funny and all that shit. Shawty, you can earn it fucking with me.
Damn, he is a dirtbag.
You ain't gonna make no baby that look like that. You little short girl, though. You
said, I'm gonna abuse my power.
Nigga. But
come on. Damn.
I hit bitches like that.
Put him in the Epstein
I hit
file.
bitches like that. Dude hit bitches like that because he flat out bought her. I'ma indirectly buy you. Everybody who I buy hate me later because they be like, he ain't really give me shit.
He on the Epstein lips. If not,
don't be lying talking about you came out here to do the show. You came out here to kick it with
said,
that
I
big
buy
old ham
people through a
sandwich because
third
you know that motherfucker gonna trick off real good with you.
I'm glad he said he was
The
a
show, you
dirtbag
probably
for
was
all
disappointed
this
because you ain't get on the show. That's because I didn't know you and you was with dude. You see where the show at? Meet me outside one day and say, Corey, I'm trying to earn something. We good. We good. You got the clip with his wife?
He said, pull up his kids.
Play the clip with that mark-ass nigga wife. By the way, if I get under your skin, you know where I'm at,
is
homie.
one thing, but saying, hey, you want to get on my show, you're going to have to come get in my bed?
The clip with his wife. This is the funniest shit.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person. When he's angry, he blacks out.
All right. Now, she look like she'll be like, fuck it, I'll be with this little fat nigga. Baby, you ain't got to be worried about that nigga temper tantrums and all that shit like that. Come fuck with a real nigga. If y'all in Detroit, it's real niggas in Detroit. God damn it. They could come pick you up at his house. He ain't gonna do shit. You with a mark-ass nigga who's stressing you out. Because you saw it. I know you saw it, ma'am. When I said to your husband, I'm gonna do it in slow motion a little bit. Say I suck dick again. That nigga let your whole family down and bitched out. Y'all done. You will never live that moment down where he got punked in front of the nation. You think you're supposed to fix it because you married to him. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I can't put you out front with my top 5 bitches, but I'll find you a slot just because you his wife. Come fuck with a real nigga. You know you can't stay with that nigga. His best years are over. What if you'd have had a boy? God damn, you done had a little slouchy little boy. You had a daughter. At least somebody will smash you. This motherfucker, them nights when them other bitches ain't answering the phone, they gonna call your daughter. Meanwhile, you can be over here with me, goddamn it. I got a bitch with some Kohler wigs than that you had on. Boy, that wig you got on, that's a starter kit wig. I got some bitches who do hair so good. Boy, I'll make that bitch an 8. I'll make that bitch an 8, nigga. That bitch, what? Let me tell you something. I can make people think she look good. But yeah, your husband a straight mark ass nigga. I sat in his lap. The nigga wouldn't even swing. I said, say it again. The nigga wouldn't swing.
Because he said, I'm going to take it
that,
on
baby.
camera, and you
He
sat
can't be
back
hiring
down.
people when he get
I'm
in
just
town,
saying.
whatever town he go to, having strangers watching his back. That's the best way to get robbed. The man said, I got more money than Corey. Wait, you just marked yourself,
You
nigga.
brought up money first. He said, I got money.
Whoever is his security, you know they don't fuck with him for real. Big shout out to dude who was hired to watch his back.
I'm a comedian too. Shit.
Me and Kelly cracking up in the comments. But I mean, it's why he should have went at his wife. He should have. I mean, going at his wife. And I played that video before on the show before, but I didn't. I just said this is what happened. This is what's on the internet. But I mean, it's a crazy situation. What do you think?
You don't have to go after the wife and kids, first of all, but you contradicting the story we all saw. Dang, like what reality is he seeing? He need to go back and rewind and watch it, because he brought up money first. Correct me if I'm wrong. He was like, I got money for this. The other dude was like, come on outside, because you're doing it for the cameras. Come on outside. He said it. And dude sat down. I see that as you being the...
I know, but it gets even
But I'm
wilder.
saying, because if somebody tells me go outside, we going. Come on, let's go. I'm taking my rings off. I'm popping nails off. I'm putting my hair up, taking my earrings out. What we doing? Let's go. That's like meet me in the alley if we're out front of the bar so the cops don't catch us. I'm just saying.
So did you see the part where he was talking about that he brought a girl with him and he paid for the girl to be with him? You saw that part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah, because he was saying, I'll buy you. The fuck?
So I actually know the girl who's on the show, and I've actually been on her show before. And this is her response to what Corey Holcomb had to say. Her name is Mika. I've been on the show, so shout out to Mika. And this is what she had to say.
Now, of course, let's go ahead and get into it. But before we start the show, I want to go ahead and address the whole Corey Holcomb situation. All right. The whole Corey Holcomb incident. Now, 2 weeks ago, I was told that I was going to go on the 5150 show. And I was excited. All right. I was excited about going on the 5150 show. Last Tuesday, I got on the plane to go from DC to LA. I got to the 5150 studios at about 8 p.m. Pacific time. I met Corey Holcomb. I was introduced to him. He shook my hand. Then about, I want to say 5 minutes before the actual show started, I was told I can't go on the show. I said, okay, cool. Then I was told that I could sit on the set, but I have to sit off camera. I said, okay, cool. And that's where I sat for the entire duration of the show. Now, the show starts. And as you know, what happened, because it went viral. All right. So if you guys want to see all of that, you can go watch it. It's everywhere. All right. But with all that being said, as that's going on, when it becomes abundantly clear that it's time to go, myself and security go ahead and start to leave. When I get to the door, as I'm going out, I hear Corey Holcomb say, yeah, leave with your security and your bitch. And I'm not going to lie. I was shocked.
Work today is broken. Every day, people juggle so.
Work today is broken, but I digress.
My mic was on, my bad. But yes, that's shout out to Mika. Mika has actually was with us, and we interviewed Eldwina with me, Nora, and some other people, Mia and Nora, and some other people. So we have a good relationship with Mika. But Mika was there, and I guess basically, he was accusing Anton of being with the chick, but they worked together. So, I mean, how do you feel about that whole situation, Evan?
She was invited to go there. Yes.
By Anton. Go ahead.
And she was supposed to be part of the show, from her understanding.
Right.
And then it was, go sit off to the side. I would have been insulted if I was like, I'm not nobody's bitch. I didn't come here with nobody. Like, I didn't come here for that. I came here because I was supposed to be at the table. And y'all shunned me from the table, and now you're just sitting here like I'm his bitch. The fuck? No. I'd be mad as hell.
I'm gonna finish.
She was way too calm for me.
Right.
Because it's very unfortunate that I would be called the B word. Because I had such a positive outlook and a positive take on 5150 and Corey Holcomb. Last year here in DC, I literally went to a Corey Holcomb show. So when I found out I was going on 5150, I was like, oh, this is exciting because I just went to see a show. And now I'm having this experience. So it was very unfortunate. Not only that, I hear explain the bitch and this bitch on my show. I don't know who she is. Alluding to the fact that I'm just here and it's somebody's side chick. And I'm nobody's side chick. So it was very unfortunate and very hurtful. That I can tell you. That was my feeling from the experience. But with all that being said, I can say this. I still don't have anything negative to put out about Corey Holcomb or the 5150 show. I went for a positive experience. I had a positive outlook on what could have been, but it didn't happen. And again, it's unfortunate that all that transpired afterwards. And I was caught in the crossfire between two grown people that were arguing back and forth with each other. So my outlook is this. I don't have any negative views on Corey. And like I said, it's unfortunate, but I forgive Corey. I truly do. But that was my experience. And I wish nothing but the best for Corey and the 5150 show. I just wanted to come on and really say my piece because I really hadn't said anything. Because everybody else was talking. So I wanted you guys to hear it from me. So that was my experience. That's all that really happened because it was a small time frame. So any other narrative is not what it was. This is exactly what happened. And so that's all I really have to say about it. Because that's all that happened. So you guys are going to get down in the comments.
So, Heaven, you're in the comments. What do you think about that?
I'm thinking that she handled that extremely gracefully and just shows the type of woman that she is, to not hold a grudge or say anything negative about him or his show. Just speaking her truth, and she should not, like, nobody should be attacking anybody like that, especially if they're not involved. But I guess that shows how emotional men can be.
I think the most offensive part was that she was being accused of being Anton's side piece. I think that was the most offensive part. I think she, let it be known that she isn't. So, but Corey Holcomb isn't.
I think there was a lot more than that. There was like calling her out of her name for what? And that just speaks to, in my personal opinion, that just speaks to how that individual is as a person. It shows. And then it shows her character to still wish them well. So, I mean, that for me, I think that's sad that she even had to go through that, experience that.
Well, this is the first time Corey Holcomb has went after women. He actually was accused of putting his hands on a woman, but this is a video. I'll let you guys be the judge.
The story is being flipped totally about the truth and what happened. That you hit him. That's what now I'm hearing is word on the street that I'm an attacker now or something. Why do you think he's saying that? He doesn't want to go to jail, probably most likely. I mean, it is an assault. Yeah. And at the same time, there are witnesses who saw what happened, but he also has people who are willing to lie for him as well. Yeah. And is there camera at the Laugh Factory? There's cameras all over the Improv, and that is the footage that we're talking about. Footage shows Corey Holcomb reaching over two people and punching me out, and my whole head goes back, and it's a whole horrible whiplash thing. It's horrible. It's like he punches me at 30 miles an hour over the security guard and another person who's trying to keep him away from me. Right. So it's horrible. When you see it, when you see the footage, it's going to change your life. Why do you think he's lying? He doesn't want to get in trouble, / he just got put on a new tour. So of course there's money that is going to be made, and I guess he doesn't want to lose it. And then he's saying that I'm trying to, mess his career up or whatever, but it's like, where did this beef start? Like what? Where and when? Yeah. Well, and why? From 12 years ago is more from when it initially started, when he wanted me to be his co-host on his radio show. And I flew out here to come meet with him, and he got me a hotel room and then was mad I didn't let him come upstairs, and he wanted to have sex. And I was like, no, sir, I'm sorry, I don't mess with married men. I'm sorry. So after that, he had nothing to do with me ever again. Years later, I'm doing comedy and succeeding, and now he's mad. Right. So last June, he jumped into my conversation I was having with another comedian in June. Yeah. Late June. He said, then I will super sock this. If anybody loves her, come get her. Take her away from me right now. So that was in June. He didn't finally hit me until December. Do you have witnesses? Yes. About him having that conversation? Yes. Are you going to bring those people in March? Knowing that the Laugh Factory has this footage, is he banned from the Laugh Factory? Well, it's the Improv who has the footage. I'm sorry, the Improv. Knowing the Improv has this footage, is he banned from the Improv? Yes, he's been banned from the Improv. And also, if anybody were to see any sightings of him, they're like, please report. Because he's been trespassed? Yes. By the police? Yes. So people are even like, if you have any sightings of him, please report, please.
It looked like Corey Holcomb has been going after women for a long time with his
He
mouth.
said it. He said it. He said, right? What did he say? I'm a dirtbag? Something like that. And then talked about somebody's child. And then said that if you're going to go on his show, you better expect to be raped, essentially. Essentially, that's what it is. If that's coercion, which falls under the category of rape. So he just said, and then she verified. He said it himself. I don't know why people don't listen to people and take him seriously. He wasn't joking. And then she just corroborated it. That's what I saw.
This is Corey talking about it himself.
Motherfucking got a lot I want to cover on the show today. But I'm going to start out the show trying to help my brothers and sisters out there who don't know how it go when you got real predators after you. My name is Corey Holcomb. This is Darlene Ortiz.
And I'm Predator.
Craig Fax.
God.
They don't know what I'm finna say, but I kept it long enough. I got real predators after me in LA. One of the predators that's after me in LA is a lawyer named Sean Holly. She tried to set me up to be jammed up. And she gonna try to deny it and act like I'm lying on her. But today her dumbass client said her name in court and in fact put it on the blast. The dumbass bitch that's going around acting like I punched her.
Right.
Let me tell America something right now. I don't run from nothing. I've been out here too long, man. I don't gotta lie about nothing.
I don't run from nothing, but I'll sit down during the fight.
I feel like I got a good name in the community, and I feel like it's a lot of people who be around me will say good things about me.
Boy, you don't even say good things about you. What you mean?
By a girl. And I ain't gonna say her name. We all know who the dope fiend bitch is. Because this bitch stalks people, and that will be proven. I let a lot of motherfuckers talk and left it alone after we did that first show. I just let all the evidence pile up because I knew I was going to be able to say something once I had everything put together.
Yeah.
So a girl was stalking me, like looking for a way to turn me into a lick, some money. A dope fiend bitch who's not smart. I'm gonna prove it. It was a few occasions where the girl tried me, yelling at me at the top of her lungs in front of clubs and everything. And what happened was, after I had enough, after several occasions of her trying to jump it off with me, and I know how she moved, I got her record from D.C. She used to live in D.C. And I got her drug charge and everything in D.C. And I told the comedy club, this girl sell drugs in front of your club and she's drama. I told them that. So look, fast forward to the girl in my face, fuck you, your mama ain't shit, you should have died when you fell off the scooter, your dick ain't shit, all this shit. I ain't never fucked a bitch, because all the bitches I know be like, did you fuck that bitch? I was like, I ain't fucked that funky bitch.
Yeah.
The bitch yelling in my face,
right.
All this shit in front of the clubs. When I show up, this is what she do. Witnesses gonna prove it. That's why I let the bitch talk, because she piled up a lot of evidence against herself. But this is important, because y'all don't know what happened to me today. So, of course, we was down there. She was with her little boyfriend, nigga. We was like, man, get your bitch, homie. Please get your bitch. We got the video of him trying to grab the bitch and her jerking away, because this nigga ain't had no power around the bitch. There's also a video that's going to be seen where the homegirl stood in between us, because it got real intense at one moment. Fuck it, I'm going to say the homegirl name. The homegirl name is Trina. Fuck it, shit, because Trina, you part of it. I hate to You part of it. I had to grab Trina and put Trina to the side and say, don't get involved in this. So the bitch steady yelling, fuck you, die nigga, yo, you should have died on that scooter, all that shit like this. So I muffed the bitch. I walked up to the bitch, shut the fuck up. That's what we call it in Chicago when you push a bitch in the head. I muffed the bitch. Look, if I go to jail, because that's an assault. Right. I found out if you do this to somebody, that's an assault. If I go to jail for assault, I ain't scared to go to jail for assault. I don't have a criminal history of walking around fighting all the time and shit like that. Hey, the bitch stalked me and kept talking crazy to me, and I can prove it. I got witnesses. The reason I'm telling y'all all this, because I want everybody to know what's really going on right now.
Steady telling on himself.
So after I muffed the bitch lied and said I punched her. And she said, when he punched me, I was falling back. And no, bitch, you wasn't falling back. I saw the video. You didn't fall back. When I muffed you, you did like this. And it's gonna show on the video, dumbass bitch, that you've been lying about. The reason I'm telling y'all all this, because the bitch went online and was lying about everything that happened. Like she was lying in court today. Wait till y'all hear this shit. Wait till y'all hear this dumb shit.
Y'all was hoping?
They what?
She was lying on the court. Y'all was hoping.
Oh, you silly.
No, she was lying in court today.
Okay.
A court date that they tried to hide from me. I'm going to tell y'all about it. Wow. So she got online. There was a lot of busting motherfuckers. Oh, you should press charges against that nigga or whatever the fuck they said. This bitch cool with Tiffany Haddish. So Tiffany Haddish knows this attorney named Sean Holly. The attorney named Sean Holly is an extortionist bitch. This bitch, my lawyer people that I know, they say, oh, that bitch gonna try to shake you down. This bitch has taken advantage of her power in a way. Wait till I tell you what has happened. Because I just kept it low. I've been sitting back watching like this. Tiffany Haddish sicked this bitch on me. And I wanted to lie and say she didn't. No. I didn't even know it was a problem with me and Tiffany Haddish. But see, I know who I am. There's a lot of motherfuckers jealous of me because I walk around with swag that average motherfuckers don't have because they not the truth. This is, I promise you, this is real. This bitch, Sean Holly, is the reason that shit was on TMZ about, oh, Corey Holcomb talking about he gonna beat up some bitch and witnesses said it. It's a fucking lie. That shit was on TMZ, a lie. Sean Holly is like this with Harvey Levins. You see the type of monsters I got after me?
Yeah.
I got motherfucking Harvey Levins them after me, the motherfucker from TMZ. Oh, y'all after me now? Let me tell you what the bitch did after she dropped that story. Them motherfuckers set it up where they tried to have court dates that was confidential. This is what they can do in LA. You can have a court date and not know it if the attorney is slick.
Man.
But luckily for me, I know attorneys that know what Sean Holly does. So a couple of days ago, the homegirl who an attorney was like, do you know it's a court date for you on Tuesday, February 4th? I was like, it's a court date? Ain't that a bitch? And then she gave me all the information about it. So our motherfucker was like, look how this bitch lying on this paperwork. But it wasn't no lawyer attached to it. It wasn't no lawyer attached to the paperwork. I'm giving y'all the game. I know I'm taking a little while to get there, but I promise you, just this is worth it for all of the black men and anybody who might not be represented fairly, because there's wicked shit lawyers can do that will have you jammed up. Before you know it, the bitch that Tiffany Haddish sicked on me, Sean Holly, before I knew it, it was a motherfucking restraining order, a temporary restraining order out on me.
Wow.
And I didn't know nothing about it because they had been hiding run the shit
Wow.
in the system because they can do that. Luckily, the homegirl told me about the case. Man, do you know when I went to court today was the day they was trying to set it up where it would be a permanent restraining order against me or like a 5-year restraining order.
Right.
So I can't be where the hoe at.
Right.
The only reason that shit didn't go through because the judge
Thought you didn't like her, didn't want to be around her no
because
way.
that bitch became unraveled in court like she do. Want me to tell you why she came unraveled in court?
She did coke on the stand.
She probably did.
Or she didn't. It didn't help.
I saw
You
it
want
might have
her
been
to be
some
like,
tissue
yeah,
in her
get
hand
those
like
ready,
old
Lord,
girl.
thank you.
Damn.
Look, somebody said, Corey, you should never put your hands on her. Nigga, let me tell you something about how this game go. I'm an animal. And if you provoke me enough, I ain't talking about one time.
Anybody.
Listen, if you meet somebody one time
To being a predator. Jeez. We
and
know
they
you
arguing
did.
with you, I'm smart
Yeah,
enough
you
to
a
get
jerk.
away from that.
Right.
I be telling motherfuckers, I won't even see you in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, this bitch stalked me and I can prove it. But here's what I want to say about what happened today at court. This shit was so funny. The homegirl served the bitch. That bitch was in court with a fucked up ass motherfucking hairdo trying to hide that forehead that's gone. That's why I didn't see her. But my homegirl was like, that a bitch is right there. We served a hoe. Walk right up to her. There you go. And that bitch. I saw her. I was sitting back laughing. Look at that bitch getting unraveled. The bitch was getting unraveled in court because she got served. Because we got the real charges coming up, bitch. So, you know, it's our turn to get up there, right? I'm up there. I'm sitting up there. I'm like, so I just want to let you know, Your Honor, I didn't know nothing about this hearing till a couple of days ago when somebody who I knew, even the lawyer that I had at first didn't know. I had people checking the court shit like this. One of them came through and told me, yeah, they got this set up. I said that to the judge. I didn't know nothing about this case. And the judge was like, yeah, because there's a temporary restraining order out on you. I'm like, I haven't been served or nothing.
Yeah, that was definitely a long one, but what do you think, Heaven?
He tells on himself. He tells on himself. He said all the things that she said he did. He said it. He said, if you come to my show, that you haven't texted me. That's it. You getting them sheets. That's the only, like, yo, you're the predator. You're the predator. That's predatory behavior.
For sure.
And it's not funny. And he sounds like Christy Nome. Don't believe your eyes. They have video. That's not what happened, though. That's not what happened. She was the aggressor.
So we're now.
I'm just saying, for my comparison.
We're definitely going to get into that. So we're starting the lunchtime with a new part that's going to be at 12 p.m. Eastern. We always do our normal live at 8 p.m. with all of the cast members. So come back again at 8 p.m. Eastern to see the show. But we also now have a morning show where you just get all your news that's hosted by Nora. That's at 6 a.m. Monday and Friday. Here's the video. Well, I guess that wasn't the right video, but we also are taking donations. Here's our promotion for our donations, so please go do that for us.
Before we wrap, I want to take a quick moment to talk about how you can support the new party. We are an independent media platform. No corporate backers, no political handlers, just a collection of voices representing all American viewpoints, especially the stories they don't want you talking about.
I'm disgusted with our government, and it doesn't matter which party you're talking about. I'm disgusted.
We are watching an act of genocide. I don't know how else to put it. There are thousands of people getting killed every day.
This is the first time in history that an American cardinal has ever been elevated to pope. It is legitimately make America great again.
Yeah. Like, they're fighting for illegal immigrants, not immigrants. Illegal. Like, and they burning the flag and shit.
Like I always say, it was a great episode. I'm happy with the wins that Donald Trump's.
Like you heard Nora Skeptic say, we're going to keep bringing like different types of content and things that we know people want to see. And like we always say on the New Party, always vote.
If you believe Americans can still have civil discourse, even in these polarizing times, we need your help to stay independent and keep growing. You can support us by donating to our GoFundMe page, becoming a channel member, sending a super chat, or grabbing merch from the New Party store. Every donation goes directly toward growing the channel promotion and our upcoming documentary. And as a thank you, donors will receive an exclusive copy of the documentary 1 week before it premieres. Who is the New Party? We're you, your voice, your stories, your America. We can only do this together. So if you're able, please donate and help us get the message out.
Guys, don't leave. We just have to pay the bills, and we're going to play a funny clip from Anton. You probably haven't seen it.
My experience with life is pretty awesome. Somebody told me probably like a little over 2 weeks ago, they like, you know, if you so rich and this and that, which I never even brought up money, but they like, if you so rich, if you got so much money, how come you know, not in a bigger place and all of this other type of stuff? I'm like, why would I spend additional money just to make other people feel good about me? Like, I'm in a very great space. The third thing that I said, and I forgot what the percentages was, and you can go back through.
Heaven was the hot
really in a hot dog? Yeah, is he really in a hot dog suit? For what?
Yeah, he was really in a hot dog suit. Go ahead.
I got roller skates for Christmas. I'm a grown old lady. I'm about to be a grandma. But I'm definitely gonna roller skate around my house because I couldn't do that when I was a kid. But I got my own house now, so fuck it. So if he wants to wear a hot dog suit, let the man wear a hot dog suit.
For sure. Well, they say his wife is suffering being with him. So here's this clip.
And yes, I did have Mika with me, and she was looking gorgeous, nigga. And she was looking gorgeous. But let's get to that part. You don't mention what nobody else got going on with their family. Under no circumstances do you, if I beef with anybody, if I have a disagreement with somebody, I never, ever, under no circumstances, say some shit about that. I can see it with my own eyes, man. I don't know what the fuck they got going on over there. That ain't my business. It ain't my business. I don't know nothing about what you got going on in your life. That's how I know the nigga
why
is
you
gay.
saying he?
That's why he talks so much about the backdooria, but he get offended at the very mention of it. Because niggas that secure in their masculinity, they don't give a fuck about what you're doing. Nigga, I got five hoes over there. Why I care about what a nigga is saying? I always got a bad chick with me. 100% of the time, nigga. I don't go out of town unless I got a bad chick with me.
He is supposed to be a Christian.
But he don't know that. He don't know that I do what the fuck I want to do when I want to do it. And so the nigga thought he had one up. That's his last play. That was his final play. Nigga, and that's why you got that bitch with you.
And people like you or white people leaving.
I was thinking to myself, we was walking out the door. Me, Mika, security, we walking out the door like, this nigga's so corny. We was laughing at the nigga.
Both y'all corny. Go join the army.
Well,
go see Real Battle, and then you can get off your damn podcast or something. Oh, I'm not advocating for joining the military.
Do you think? I want to put this on the screen. Thank you, Ray FBA. Whoa, gorgeous is crazy for a married man. Do you agree with that, Heaven? Because he wasn't talking about his wife. He was talking about the girl he brought with him, Mika, who we showed.
I mean, she was gorgeous. She was beautiful.
Oh, so when you marry, it doesn't matter as long as you look but don't touch?
She wasn't there with him, though. She said that. So it wasn't like that. So he's wrong. And he needs to get a wider perspective by listening to what she says, because I don't know, listen to women. We wouldn't be here with the Epstein if we listened to women in the first place. You know, it takes hearing Sasha Riley's testimony to get people all up in arms, but I digress. Listen to women. And yeah, she is gorgeous. But again, she wasn't there as a side piece. So he's continuously talking bad about her and throwing this on her name. And if I was her, I'd sue him for defamation. But just saying.
I feel you. So you've been trying to talk about politics, so we're gonna get to our political thing. Thank you.
Hey, I'm just I'm just seeing parallels. That's all. That's
Thank
all.
you. Thank you, everybody that's watching, everyone who stayed. We're going to be doing this from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Monday through Friday at Eastern time. But this is Megan Kelly, and this is what she had to say about, how do you say his last name, Heaven? Alex
Preddy.
Preddy? Okay, so here's what Megan Kelly had to say about it.
I know I'm supposed to feel sorry for Alex Preddy, but I don't. I don't. Do you know why I wasn't shot by Border Patrol this weekend? Because I kept my ass inside and out of their operations. It's very simple. If I felt strongly enough about something the government was doing that I would go out and protest, I would do it peacefully on the sidewalk without interfering, via a whistle, via shouting, via my body, via any other way. I would make my objections known by standing there without interfering, because interfering is where you go south. And laying hands on a police officer trying to, or Border Patrol officer or ICE officer trying to conduct a law enforcement operation is a felony. And now you are going to get arrested. And if you do anything
did she
that
watch
resembles
the
resisting, you're in serious trouble. Doesn't
I'll let you get your response to Heaven. We talked about this last night. So what's your response?
I'm just confused as if she watched the video, because I've seen the angle from the donut shop. I've seen the angle from inside the white car. I've seen the angle from the pink/red coat lady. I've seen the previous, like what happened prior to, and during. And, for me, I'm a big advocate for the Constitution, because I spent majority of my life in the military. And the thing that I keep posting under all the things that I see of soldiers is the beginning of the Soldier's Creed. I am an American soldier. I am a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values. People have a right to protest wherever they want, and they have the right to bring grievance. I watched Alex Preddy, an ICU veteran nurse. He worked at the VA hospital, which hits home for me as a veteran. Walking between a woman who was 2 hands shoved by an ICE agent onto the ground, and try to help her up while being pepper sprayed. That I know that Immigration and Customs and Border Patrol has no jurisdiction over U.S. citizens now. So when these people are doing things, say protesting illegally, what should ICE do? They should call the local police department and let the local police department take those people and arrest them. That's what they should do, because ICE has no jurisdiction over U.S. citizens. Now, this is not the first U.S. citizen they've shot. And Renee Good wasn't either. But that was the only white one that they shot. They shot another man on New Year's Eve, but I guess he was black, and they weren't doing a raid or anything. The ICE agent was off duty, and he shot a black man. So I guess the news just didn't cover that. I am a gun owner. And I did not see Alex Peretti pull his weapon, draw his weapon. But what I did see is an ICE agent disarm him before he was shot point blank range in the head. And then the agent backed up and continued shooting. I heard an ICE agent say it was like Call of Duty. And the way he backed up, that's what you do in Call of Duty, don't you? I played Call of Duty. My ex-husband played Call of Duty. That's what you do. You back up and you unload, right? So he did exactly the training that he knew. I do the training I know as a veteran. I keep my hand off the trigger. You see how I did this? Because this is the correct way to hold a weapon. To your chest and down. Muzzle awareness. And I swore to protect United States citizens from all enemies, foreign and domestic. I see ICE killing people in the streets, and I may be white. I may be Irish, but my last name's Rivera. And
So-
God forbid it gets sunny outside and I get tan. And an ICE agent comes up to my car. He is immediately, in my mind, a threat to me and my safety, and I will do what I need to do within my rights, because I also have the Second Amendment. And again, ICE agents do not have jurisdiction over American citizens. If they would like to look into me, they sure can call the local PD, and I will happily give them all my papers, all my registration, my ID, all of that, because they do have jurisdiction over me. Other than that, I got my Second Amendment and my Fourth.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to play what Jimmy Kimmel had to say about this.
These videos in which we clearly see one of our fellow Americans executed by ICE, and they won't even admit that it was a mistake. They say that the Honda SUV Renee Good was driving was weaponized. They say the gun Alex Peretti had a license to carry in an open carry state. All right, many of these same people screamed very loudly about when it was Kyle Rittenhouse carrying the gun, a gun that Alex Peretti did not even draw, did not touch, a gun that was taken from him by one of the agents before he was shot dead by the other ones. They fired 10 times on an ICU nurse. They're telling us, well, it was justified, you know? Is that the law and order that you voted for if you voted for this? Every day is a nightmare now. My wife and I have family in Minneapolis. They're afraid to take their kids to school. They're afraid to go to work. And I can only imagine how people who aren't white feel about this. How does this end? What's the plan here? Is the plan to just keep doing this in every city that didn't vote for Donald Trump? Does anyone on any side believe this is good leadership? We keep saying we need to find subjects that we can agree on. Can we agree that peaceful protesters, including moms driving SUVs on their way back after dropping their 6-year-old off at school, and a nurse who stepped in to protect a woman from harm, don't deserve to be shot dead in the street by the people we are paying to protect us? Can we agree on that? I mean, Can we agree that when we see a person murdered in cold blood, that there should at least be an investigation of that? And that our ironically titled head of Homeland Security has the responsibility to get facts before telling us that what we saw we did not see. I mean, if we can't agree on that, forget it then. This one seems pretty open and shut to me. I think we can agree on this one. It's on video. Look at it. Do your own research. And then once you form your own opinion without being told what you saw, say something. Where are the reasonable voices on the right? I mean, we don't have to agree on everything, but come on.
Yeah, so I saw people saying that Jimmy Kimmel gets paid with outrage. And, you know, the whole thing with Charlie Kirk where he ended up losing his show. So it seems like everything goes viral now. Everything's recorded. As soon as it comes out, everybody has their opinion on it. And it seems to be broken politically on what side you're going to be on. It doesn't seem to be like what the actual facts are anymore.
That's true, and that's on purpose. And that's why here we try to make sense of that, right? Whether it be 6 o'clock in the morning or now in the afternoons or at night, trying to look at all of the facts from all the sides and see what is the truth. What is the truth? I think my beliefs more align with the right than the left, honestly. But that's because the right is always, well, what the right says they stand for. The Constitution and don't tread on me. Small government. Why is big government coming in to control the small government? You know what I mean? And our freedoms. That's what the right has always stood for, from what, growing up and learning about politics. That's what the party was. I don't feel like it is that anymore. I've never picked a party because I was in the military. It didn't matter. I served under Donald Trump. So, it doesn't really matter to me who the figurehead is, usually. It matters to me what they do.
Well, we're also all about the laughs here. So I'm in Florida.
That's true.
This couple went viral with their baby shower pictures.
There's too many tattoos for the tattoo.
They're a good couple? Is that a cute couple?
Oh, they were precious. Just like, oh my God, how did she even get pregnant?
Hey, a man can always have a baby. It's women that can't have.
Yeah. Good God. So, you know what? At a point, they shouldn't be allowed to, I think. I mean, like, hey, look, if women can't have shmortions because, God chose for you to have a baby, then, hey, when your winky doesn't work no more, you're not allowed to take a pill to fix that.
Oh, yeah.
If we can't take a pill to fix a pregnancy, you can't take a pill to fix your weak winky.
Yes, the Viagra has made it where these old men having babies. Yeah, it's freaking crazy.
Lord have mercy, please.
For sure. So, like we were saying, we're going to start doing this at 12 p.m. Eastern time. We always do 8 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Thursday. And then we have another show on Monday and Friday at 6 a.m. Where Nora goes through all the news. So if you're watching right now, hit the subscribe button and press that notification bell. Know we go live. Great show, Heaven. What's your final thoughts?
It was a great show. It was good to be back. Love our conversations as always. And I appreciate everybody in the comments, and I love interacting with you all, and love to see you soon. And like Gray said, we have lives constantly from the morning to the night. We keep you updated and keep you laughing.
Absolutely. You guys come back tonight at 8 p.m. They're going to be talking about the hypocrisy of the MAGA on the Second Amendment. So come back at 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. I don't know the topic yet, but it'll be something great. And just please keep rocking with us. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Before we wrap, I want to take a quick moment to talk about how you can support the new party. We are an independent media platform. No corporate backers, no political handlers, just a collection of voices representing all American viewpoints, especially the stories they don't want you talking about.
I'm disgusted with our government, and it doesn't matter which party you're talking about. I'm disgusted.
We are watching an act of genocide. I don't know how else to put it. There are thousands of people getting killed every day.
This is the first time in history that an American cardinal has ever been elevated to pope. It is legitimately make America great again.
Yeah.
Like, they're fighting for illegal immigrants, not immigrants. Illegal. Like, and they burning the flag and shit.
Like I always say, it was a great episode. I'm happy with the wins that Donald Trump's.
Like you heard Nora Skeptic say, we're going to keep bringing like different types of content and things that we know people want to see. And like we always say on the New Party, always vote.
If you believe Americans can still have civil discourse, even in these polarizing times, we need your help to stay independent and keep growing. You can support us by donating to our GoFundMe page, becoming a channel member, sending a super chat, or grabbing merch from the New Party store. Every donation goes directly toward growing the channel promotion and our upcoming documentary. And as a thank you, donors will receive an exclusive copy of the documentary 1 week before it premieres. Who is the New Party? We're you, your voice, your stories, your America. We can only do this together. So if you're able, please donate and help us get the message out.